The mission of the Environmental Institute is to bring researchers and external partners together to find solutions to some of the most pressing environmental challenges that we face. Research alone is valuable, but it has the greatest benefit for people and places when it's brought out into the communities that need it most.
The University of Virginia, like many other universities, does excellent research. But the huge challenge is translating that research so it actually can inspire and help create solutions. The Environmental Institute is one of the most important ways that it does that.
Well, we know that finding solutions to environmental challenges, whether it's coastal flooding or melting permafrost or energy transitions, requires many different perspectives. It doesn't just sit in one discipline or one department.
It's not going to be just one sector that's going to be able to solve the challenges we're facing. We need socio-economic, political, all considerations if we're going to really advance and solve some of these challenges.
So with Climate Restoration Initiative, for example, we have faculty and students from 4 different schools, engineering, arts and sciences, law, and architecture, who are all looking at this problem and bringing their expertise to bear.
One of the most exciting things about CRI for me was the ability to look at carbon removal from the local scale and understand how it would all add up from a variety of different disciplinary perspectives. And the Environmental Institute is the type of organization that's able to facilitate this research.
At the heart of the Environmental Institute is taking our research out to people and places where it's most needed. We work alongside community members from the beginning to an end of a project. They help us define the needs, they help us define the goals, they help us make sure that their lived experience is included in the research that we do.
Working with the community in Ukagvik has really been amazing for us as researchers. And this work actually can't be done without input from community members because they know best about what their needs are, and together we can develop actionable solutions for issues that are currently facing the community.
That's why I think this work is really important. It's creating an opportunity for citizens from all different political persuasions to work together to think about what are their community's goals, wants, and needs, and how do they get there.
When we talk about community engagement work, it's really the people who eat, sleep, play, pray, and work in an area. Those are the people that you want to hear from. Because the way the Environmental Institute shapes this project, through the Climate Collaborative, we were able to be flexible and adapt and say, okay, you're the community, we're listening to you, let's change it. What do you think it should look like?
It's very important that you talk to the communities. In our project, communities have shaped how we design our research, how we deliver information, and even how we measure impact. Usually in academia, we think that we are the bearers of knowledge, but in this project, we are the ones who've often learned from these communities as well. No modeling or policy design is a substitute for their lived experiences.
The work that we're doing at the Environmental Institute has tremendous positive impacts for the lives and the economies of people in the Commonwealth of Virginia. We have been working with coastal communities, both in cities and in the rural areas, to help them be more resilient to coastal flooding that's happening more frequently and for longer periods of time. We are working with rural communities on how to deal with energy transitions. We're working in cities on helping people deal with the stress of heat that is becoming more intense. And we are working across the state on how to reduce carbon emissions through both nature-based and technological solutions.
We have a really amazingly diverse team that's enabled us to look at the problem from a really fascinating variety of angles.
One of the important things that we do at the Institute is provide seed funding to interdisciplinary teams to get them started on a project. And we have a tremendous success in this. We have a return on investment of 20 to 1. So for every dollar we give to a research team, $20 comes back to the university in external funding.
As a parent and as an educator, I'm in touch with how much this work matters to future generations, how concerned they are about it, how much they want to be involved in the solution, and this gives us a way to directly engage students in finding solutions and building a better future.
I'm a computational modeler, and as part of the Institute, I develop eco-hydrological models for watersheds along the eastern shore of Virginia. What working with the Institute has really taught me is how to translate that computational modeling into actual policy and to see community members being excited.
It's been very enriching as a student to learn more from different perspectives. I feel it's a really big privilege that I get to work on this, and it has been truly exciting so far.
I'm really proud of the work that we've done in bringing people together across the university from all schools that wouldn't have otherwise gotten together. We've built a community that is collaborative, that is productive, and those people are bringing research findings out of the university to communities in areas where people need it across the world. We continue to face daunting environmental challenges in Virginia and around the world, but work that the Environmental Institute does gives us hope and gives us optimism for the future.